breaking news. The much anticipated military assault on bandits in Nigeria is ongoing, according to Sky News and sources from the Pentagon. Wọ́n ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí kíkẹ́ as àwọn bandits yẹn in northern Nigeria as I speak now. The operation started about 4 minutes ago and is ongoing. The operation started about 4 minutes ago and it's ongoing. It's a good news. And why is it good news? There should be a little bit of settlement in terms of security in Nigeria, because this is something that everybody has been craving for so long. But at the end of the day, it has started. If you have been listening to commentators and reading things in the last few days, there has been some reconnaissance flight from Ghana, Accra, to Nigeria on a daily basis from the late November, around November 24, 25, every day, and has been taking footage in the northern part of Nigeria, and that footage has actually been translated into something bigger. They know where the bandits are. They know where the people have been kidnapped to. The people that have been kidnapped, where they've been eating. They know how things have been moving. They study the pattern. For how long? For a whole full month. They see them. They look at them. They study their pattern. Maybe they normally come out on Mondays. They will know they come out every Monday. They will see whether they come out every Tuesday. They will know what time they go to bed, because it's a pattern. They're trying to form a pattern. And what pattern are they trying to form? Okay, on a Monday. This Monday, what time did they wake up? What time did they eat? Tuesday, what time? So the following week, they do what time did they wake up? What time did they go to bed? Where did they go on Monday? Did they go to a specific market on some days? Do some people come and see them on certain dates? All these are being studied. Look, let me tell you one thing. The Western world, when they want to do what they're supposed to do, they don't do cowboy things. They don't do camouflage things. They do the real thing. And what are the real thing? They will make sure that they study you. They can follow you for a year. They can follow you for 2 years so that they get all the information. I'm sure if these are U.S. military contractor based in America that are doing the reconnaissance flight, that are taking the data, if they have not gotten all the information they needed to execute this plan, they won't do it yet. They must they must have marked all the leaders, people giving instruction, because they're not just taking photographs. They're listening to what is going on the ground as well, right? I'm very happy. I'm very excited because people will be saved. Look at today or yesterday, they went to go and bomb a mosque in Borno State. What are they killing people for? Why don't they have regard for human life? Why do they say the best thing they could do is to kill people? What do you get from killing innocent people? Because you want to make money. What about all the ransoms you've been collecting all these days? Is that not enough for you guys? And leave the people alone. Let them live their life. If there's nothing more in the background to it, maybe the sleepless night might be over. Maybe things will change. Suddenly the bandit, they start begging the Nigerian government that they're ready to negotiate my bomb. Negotiate my bomb. What are you negotiating for? What do you want to negotiate when you know how many souls you've killed? You just go to school and kidnap people. Some even call them Boko Haram. Boko Haram. What is Boko Haram? Right? You want to take what is good for you, what you like, and discredit every other thing? I think security in Nigeria is being taken seriously now. And I think the Nigerian government should and must and will actually happy to develop and capitalize on this. When they're doing it from the air, let the military do it from the ground. Because if they do it from the ground, it's going to make it work better. Because air alone will not flush this idiot out. Because the next thing they want to do is to start hiding in between the people in the city, in the area. They want to mingle with the people, the civilians. No, we don't want that. So the Nigerian army, it's not time for you to get your bomb out, to get your fingers out, and actually just don't do sit-down game. Go after them on the ground. While the US is helping you in the air, you do it on the ground. Put things on the ground so that you can do it. You can finish it once and for all. Don't hold back. Finish it completely. Complete this task. So that Nigeria can be at ease. It will be beneficial for President Tinubu as well. It will be beneficial for everybody. Because when they flush them out in the north, they might decide to want to run down to the south. Thank God for our Motekun drone now. I hope it's not a publicity stunt like they always do. I hope they got some spare part for this drone. I hope they can fix this drone. I hope they have technician for this drone so that when it breaks down, they can fix it. Not that every governor will be, they buy drone, all the governors are talking about it. Why? Drone. Just do the job. We don't want you to patronize anybody. Security is not something that we patronize. Security is not something that anybody should patronize. Security is something that everybody should look at it. The strike started some few minutes ago, maybe about 10 minutes now. I've been on here for about 6 minutes. When I was starting, it started about 7 minutes, 4 minutes before I started the show, maybe less than 10 minutes before I started the show. So it's been ongoing for 15 minutes now. So if they take this very, very seriously, if this is taken seriously, you will find out that things will be better. Because if they take it seriously, not just let the US do what they want to do in the air and forget about it. For the next 1 week or 2 weeks, the Nigerian military should be combing the floor. And the Amotekun should be on standby to make sure that all the people that have been flushed out in the north does not run down to the south. I don't know if you guys know that people can walk from Sokoto up to your state without coming out in the open air. Breaking news. If you're just joining me, thank you for joining me. The US has actually they started launching a military attack, a air assault on the bandit in the northern part of Nigeria and middle belt of Nigeria. So it's a good news for everybody. It's a win-win-win, especially if the Nigerian military can capitalize on it and do something about it, not just saying, oh, they're doing it on the air. They're doing it from the air. If they're doing it from the air, you do it from the ground. Because the US military will not come and put full boots on the ground. No, they won't do that. Because some people have been saying, hey, they want to take over our land. They're not coming to take over no land. They're not after no mineral resources. Yes, even if they're after mineral resources. Ìgbà tí wọ́n wà after killer in there. Shop fún ìyá yín àbọ̀ fún bàbá yín ni. Àwọn tó ń lọ́gun yẹn, they are gaining something from it. Even some of the Yoruba that were talking, I heard Femi Fanika, he talks about it, that the military, if American comes here, we're going to kill them. Kill who? Tani here pa àwọn bandit láti jọ yìí, àwọn tó wá fẹ́ help yín ló fẹ́ pa. So many people have been talking nonsense. Oh, they're after the oil, they're after the gold in Zamfara, they're after the mineral resources. Mineral resources by bomb. Let them be after even if they're after mineral resources, let them be after mineral resources. But make sure that people leave. The people that are being killed, did they have access to these mineral resources? Merry Christmas to everyone as well. Merry Christmas to you, sir. When did it start? It started some few minutes ago. It started about 10 minutes. I've been in the background, walking in the background. I've been looking at things from the background. I might not be top because so there's sometimes you keep quiet, you re-strategize. There's sometimes you keep quiet and study the situation of things. Nobody is happy with security in Nigeria. If America has not spoken about this issue coming up, by now, àti máa gbúrò ẹkún àwọn tó ń lọ fún Christmas tó ti kidnap àti gbọ́n pa ẹ̀. But thank God, it wasn't that bad like it used to be. Guys, congratulations to everybody that these people are going to help to stay alive. To every farmer who will be able to go to their farm now, to every woman who can work in their village with their heads up, that nobody's going to come and rape them. Nobody's going to come and kill them. Why does human life means nothing to some few idiots? People are being killed. Don't you know a life is worth more than any gold you can dig from the ground? Well, listen, gentlemen, I don't want this to be too long. Congratulations. The military assault that President promised is actually ongoing in Nigeria as we speak now. I'm happy. I'm very, very happy. And I'm sure a lot of people in the northern part of Nigeria are happy. The only people who will be sad now are the people gaining from this. The only people who are sad now are the people that are benefiting, profiting from this. The racketeers that are working behind the scene to make sure that this is ongoing. And for your information, it's not going to be in the bush only, because they're going to flush them out in the boot. They've actually done a lot of data collections. And the data collection, they know some of the people who has gone in the bush to visit them, to advise them. They've listened to their phone conversation, who's been talking to them. What have they been talking about? So it's not only them in the bush that's going to suffer it now. All those people parading their motorcycles, all the motorcycles are inflamed now as we speak. Congratulations. I'm going to end it here. I want to thank everybody for joining me tonight. Maybe tomorrow I might come back again and speak a little bit about this, because I'm sure there will be a lot of feedback on this. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you all for this. Speak to you soon. Goodbye and good night. Please share for anybody that interested.